What's good, YouTube? It's Ricky Rose coming at you with a brand new video, and in this video I got 10 different tips for everybody that's going to be making a build for 2K20. Now, a lot of you probably wondering where I was at. Look, I was on my way home. I got hit by a parked car. I was in the hospital for like 10 months. Shit's crazy. Like, no bullshit. I almost beat the shit out the owner. Nah, I'm capping though. I kind of slacked for a little bit. That's definitely on me. I'ma try. 2K19 wasn't appealing to me. Hopefully 2K20 it could give me that 2K17 vibe back, because that's definitely what I was missing. I kind of wanted that, and 2K19 just didn't do it for me. So hopefully in this game something changes, it appeals to me a little more, and I could get back on this grind. So just going over, I wrote down 10 tips. Everybody was actually doing the live stream yesterday, and I looked at that shit. I was like, I ain't doing that bullshit. I just got on the game and I got on the My Player Builder, and I was just trying to find out new little things that could possibly help me, my build, better. And in reality, I found a whole bunch of them shits. But I'm gonna just go over the list and I'm gonna kind of show you what I mean, because I recorded a whole bunch of gameplay when it came down to it. The first one is the max amount of badges that you can have for one category is 30 badges. It doesn't matter how much skill points you put afterwards, that would be the cap. 30 is the cap. You cannot get 31, you cannot get 32. You can only get 30 and under. Number 2, make sure you do not max your attributes when it comes to one category. So for instance, in shooting, there was no point in me putting any more attributes into I believe it was the shooting, which is post fade. As you can see, right when I got to 89, that's when I got my 30 badges. So me putting any more attributes into that took away from what I could have had in anything else. Now, if you want to have post fades, feel free to do so. I'm not holding you back, but you already got your 30 badges. There's no point in actually doing that. And if you're going to be a sharpshooter, you're not going to be posting up and then throwing fades when the defense in this game is kind of up front. So it's actually kind of better than 2K19. So I don't recommend that unless you're kind of tall. So yeah, go with it. But once you get to those 30 badges, I do not recommend you keep putting attributes into it. Number 3. Now this one, it was just basic math, but you know, some people fail math. So it's like, you got to kind of just point it out for them and pray that they get it. So the max amount of Hall of Fame badges that you can have for one category, if you have the max 30, is 7. You can have 7 Hall of Fame badges with 2 upgrades left. So you can get a 2 bronze or you can get 1 silver. 7 Hall of Fame badges is the max that you can get for one category. Obviously, if you have 15 in the other category, let's say you have 30 for shooting, and then you have 7 or 8 for driving, you can get 2 more over there. So you can add them up. But for one category, you can only get 7. Now number 4, obviously this one goes with number 3. To max out a badge, it costs 4 upgrades. Now the way that the new badge system that they added into 2K20, you basically get points. 30 is the max. So 4 to get a Hall of Fame, it costs 4. To get gold, it costs 3. To get a silver, it costs 2. To get a bronze is 1. So just off that system, you can kind of pick and choose what badges you want to get Hall of Fame, which ones you want to have gold. And I'm gonna tell you now, don't sleep on them gold badges. Them bitches be hitting. Now this tip is mainly for the prelude. When you are making your build, because you want to test it out, don't make it 99. Obviously you want to see how it is when he is fully, you know, up there to a 99, but you don't want to have it to where you make him a 99 in the demo, and then when you get the game, he's an 85, and you start shooting with him like, yo, this is not what I played with. I get it. You should make a separate player and just make the same build and then max him out to 99 to try him out. But always have one that's from 85 to a 90, because those are most likely going to be easy to get right off the jump. From 85 to 90, you're most likely going to get that in a few days. So you'll be within that range. That's what I did. I went, I believe, for an 88. And I dropped like 60 something points. But that was just, you know, trying it out with a realistic overall instead of just going straight to the 99. Like I said, this one's strictly for the prelude, but just to help everybody out. Now number 6, you can actually change your jump shot when you get to the badge screen. All you gotta do is press triangle. I believe it's X or Y on Xbox. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't know. But once you get to the badge screen, you could just press triangle on PS4, and it's gonna bring up a whole list of jump shots that you can choose from. Now keep in mind that you have to have, I believe the badge is called Quickdraw, in order to speed the jump shot. The jump shot is by far, it doesn't matter what jump shot you have, it's going to be slow. The only way to increase the speed of the jump shot is with Quickdraw. There is no other way of speeding up the jump shot. If you don't have that badge, your jump shot is going to be by far slow. I usually go for silver or gold, and it gives me somewhat of a LaMarcus Aldridge feel. But if you want to go Hall of Fame, I still haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the quickest way to get it all the way up. Now, certain people were complaining about the badge. They kind of didn't want it into the game because it restricts people from going for other badges, and it's kind of true. So we don't know if Mike Wang might actually take that badge out. I'm kind of praying he does, because if I have to make that badge Hall of Fame, that stops me from getting Corner Specialist Hall of Fame, Limitless Range Hall of Fame. So it's kind of like it takes away from what your player can actually be. Number 7, I believe this is going to be in the game and in the prelude, but when you're on the name screen, you can press triangle and look at some presets. If you want your player to be like LeBron, you can scroll down, look for the picture that has LeBron, Jason Tatum, and I believe DeMar DeRozan is on there, and they're all finishers. So you could kind of get a preset of what you want. If you want to be a Steph Curry type build, I believe he's all the way at the top with the shooters. If you want a Klay Thompson build, he's there. If you want a KD build, he's there. So you can kind of already have a preset and a template out when you choose one of those selections. Number 8, the build type that you select does not affect your player in any way. That's just, I'm pretty sure it's cosmetic, just a way of making your character look. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's when I believe you already put your stats in. They have solid, compact, burly, and it just shows your character. He could be buff, he could be all veiny and shit like the Hawk, he could look big as hell. I seen some fat when I low-key was gonna pick him, but in my eyes I was just like, I ain't gonna beat him because he might be slow low-key, so I ain't pick him. I just went with the compact. That's just the average kind of build with some veins on him, so that doesn't affect your build in any way. As far as I can see, the speed or nothing was changed, so I'm pretty sure that's strictly for appearance. Number 9, now this one right here is by far a crucial one, because with your wingspan, that can honestly change your takeover badge. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to have 2 or more than 1, but you get to select whichever one you want. What I mean about the wingspan, as you can see on the screen, once I have the default wingspan on, if I press X, as you can see, I have the shooting and the playmaking takeover badges. Once I go back and I lower it one, he has the shooting and the shot creator. So I'm not sure why the wingspan really changes what type of takeover you're gonna have. I'm not sure. Obviously it increases your stats and it lowers your stats, you know, switching up what you might be, because once you put your ball handling, once you put the arms down, his 3 goes up and his mid-range goes up. So I'm pretty sure that's why it affects it, just strictly due to the stats. But otherwise, just be careful when you are making with your wingspan. It might change the takeover that you have. Just double check before you go and create the build. Now number 10, in reality, I did not have 10, I only had 9. So I'm gonna just say number 10, make your build. Don't get on YouTube and be like, yo, what the fuck is the best build? Me. Don't do that shit, because you're gonna end up with a build that you're not gonna like. Even though you could kind of edit the badges to whatever you want, you're gonna be stuck with a build. You're gonna put all that VC into him. Just build whoever the hell you want to build. If you're gonna be an ISO or a dribble god, whatever the hell they're referring to themselves, feel free to look at a YouTube video, because it kind of gives you, you know, the round build of it. But make them to your liking. Don't mimic somebody else's build. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of clownery, and everybody's gonna have the same build. And I get it, but you know, just make it to your liking, for you won't be in game fucking complaining about everything. But that is the 10 tips that I do have for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'm gonna try to keep this little uploading streak going. Hopefully I can continue. I might drop another video right after this one in an hour or two. So just wait it out. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, like I said, I can continue it. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Have a blessed one. You already know who the fuck it is, man. It's your boy Ricky Rose, and I'm out of here.